Israeli forces have killed 3 Palestinians in Jabaa, south of Jenin, in the occupied West Bank. They were traveling in a car that witnesses say was targeted by snipers on rooftops. Israel says the Palestinians were fighters carrying weapons and explosives. We're going to go live to Nida Ibrahim, who's joining us from Ramallah. What more do we know, Nida?
According to local witnesses, they say that the Israeli forces have shot heavily at a car in Jenin, that at least 2 people were in. Now, according to the Israeli army, they say that they were trying to arrest the men when they've engaged in an exchange of fire with the Israeli forces. Now, according to witnesses there, this did not happen. That's why people there are calling it an assassination of these 3 men. They were imprisoned by the Israeli forces and they were released just recently. And we've been hearing from Palestinians in Jenin that they will continue the fight. We were there yesterday where Palestinians have buried 6 Palestinians after they were killed in an Israeli raid. Palestinians say that Israel only understands the language of force, that they will keep on the fight and they will not be deterred by these Israeli actions. Also in Jenin, a 14-year-old boy has succumbed to his wounds after he was wounded a few days ago by Israeli forces. He is a 14-year-old. This raises the death toll just since the beginning of this year to 78 Palestinians.
Nida, over the last couple of weeks or so, there have been efforts to try to find some sort of way of de-escalating this situation. We saw meetings that were happening in Aqaba in Jordan, for example. Is there any sign at all that those efforts are actually having any effect?
It's clear that Israel is not stopping its raid to the occupied West Bank. Just 2 days after those understandings were reached to meet in Aqaba, Israel raided Nablus and killed 10 Palestinians, 11 actually, Palestinians in one raid. So if you look at the situation on the ground, Palestinians would tell you that the cause for their resistance is the Israeli occupation. And this is why they will continue the fight. But when it comes to Israel, it says that it will not allow those armed men that have been increasing all across the occupied West Bank to continue. We see this phenomena that has started in Jenin, but has moved also to Nablus. And in other locations, we've seen Jericho had armed men being involved in the fight. So for Israel, this is a situation that they want to contain. They want to prevent Palestinians from fighting. But as far as Palestinians are concerned, they say that the leadership can agree on whatever it wants to agree on with Israel, but the people want an end to the occupation, and they see the armed struggle as one way of doing that.
Nida Ibrahim in Ramallah. Nida, thank you very much.